We are live. Give people a chance to come in the room on the playback. Let's go back to the chat room. Can't post comments to some destinations. Why not? What's up? What's up? I see somebody in here. What up, Zora? What up, Zora? What's happening? How are you doing this evening on this Saturn's Day? Today is the day that we pay respect to the planet Saturn, which is our big brother in the heavens. They stop all the meteors and cosmic dust and debris from coming all the way to Earth. So it's our big brother in the sky. For folks who don't know that, but y'all should know it if y'all over here mess with me. What's up? What's happening? How you be?
He said his son found me on TikTok and wanted his dad to come get pet bunny.
Listen, let me tell you one of the reasons you really don't want to do.
Wow. Going great. Just got off work. Oh, okay. I'm supposed to be working right now, but I decided I'll come on for a little while, give y'all a little video, and then I'm gonna go lay down and get up super early in the morning so I can start driving. I'm on my way to it's a little country town, so let me see, what's the best way to tell you where it's at? It's about 100 miles east of Erie, Pennsylvania. So it's in the middle of nowhere. So that's why I was thinking they wanted me to kind of get there early. I'm like, nah, because there's nowhere to park. So what's the use of me getting up, going early, making it there early, and I have nowhere to go? Nah. So I decided I'll wait, get there right on time. That way I ain't gotta wait. And then when I'm through unloading, I could just hit the highway and then get back to at least Cleveland, where it'd be more folks that look like me. You know? They be looking crazy when I come through them towns. They be like looking all up and then looking inside the truck, you know? I don't know why there's like a short delay on this thing. It seems like it's a delay. Yeah. So I figured I'd come on. No, I ain't been on in a while. Haven't been on in a while. But y'all see, it's been crazy. I heard the National Guard is poised for up there in Kenosha, Wisconsin, because of this Wittenhouse verdict. But hey, I don't. We ain't got nothing to do with that. You know what I'm saying? I think what two white guys got killed and one got shot. Got his muscle blew off. Well, nobody look like us, so I don't see what they call the National Guard for. Um, Maybe they think they people gonna do some riding. But anyway, this ain't got nothing to do with us. It wasn't nobody black involved with this shooting. And then when I go back and look at the film, um, it looks like it was self-defense. So um, they made it look like that he was up there just, he came up there looking for trouble and he was just gonna blast people. But actually, he was attacked and he was defending himself. Now, maybe you could question the fact that probably he shouldn't have had the gun. You could question the fact that he shouldn't have been there. He's from Illinois, not Wisconsin. You can question the fact that he's 17, right? What was his motive? You there doing grown man stuff, then you end up taking people's lives, and now you only stand crying. You can't cry now, but I think he's gonna beat the murder. They probably gonna get him on lesser charges, so he's still gonna do some jail time, but he's not gonna do no murder charges. They probably get him for the gun, and they'll make something of, but they're not gonna get him on murder. So he definitely gonna, um, in they estimation, get away with murder. But them dudes attacked him. If you go back and look at that video, they attacked him. So I don't get it. One dude, because he was running. He was trying to get away from him. He running, right? He tripped and fell, and one guy was trying to punch him or something. So boom, he shot him I don't know if he shot him in the back or in the chest. I think he said he shot him in the chest. And then he turned to run away. Then he passed out. Then another guy walked up, tried to hit him with a skateboard, shot him. And then the last guy, which was dumb, he ran up to the guy and was pulling a handgun. Why would you run up to the guy? And then he the one got his muscle blowed off. So when I look at that film, it's gonna be hard to catch him for murder. I mean, y'all attacked him. He just got the better of y'all. You know what I mean? He was literally in fear for his life. He didn't know he probably didn't think he was gonna get into no real trouble when he got up there. He probably thought that he was gonna get up there, join in with some other folks, some grown men, right? And then he'd have had the protection of the group, and then he can be involved with group think. But when he got up there, it wasn't like that. It was all chaotic, and he ended up getting caught out there by himself. I think that's basically what it was. Because why would you go up there to protect something? They say he was going up there to protect property, but the property was not his. He was protecting. So it don't make sense. It don't make sense. But anyway, hey, that's why you got to be careful out here. There's no need to be going for us. That protest and stuff is over with, right? You vote with your feet. You vote with your money, right? You vote with your spending habits. That's how you vote, right? If you got stock in companies and you don't believe in the direction that they're going, sell your stock. Put your money in companies that is in line with what you think, how you feel, right? That's responsible. I don't get it. He went up there just to get in all that trouble. It's crazy. And he lucky. Excuse me, I just got to eat. He lucky he didn't get killed. Yeah, he lucky he didn't get killed because but he would pull the trigger. I gotta give him that. He would put his hand. Hey, he will pull the trigger. So I give him a little credit for that part. But he too young to be in all this trouble. So I think if he get away with this, it's gonna be a very real lesson for him. But they act like they're gonna tear up the city again. I don't know who's gonna tear it up. With the liberals, the leftists. I don't get it. But I guess they're trying to paint him as a Trump supporter or something like that. And that's what the reason why the National Guard is on standby. But it's kind of awkward the way that situation is unfolding, if you ask me, because it ain't got nothing to do with us because nobody black was injured, which was good. Glad when nobody involved, none of us was involved with that. You know what I mean? What else have I seen in the news? What else y'all seen in the news? All the squirt, people losing their employment. So all the folks who went out and voted for Sleepy Joe, you know what I'm saying, and lay on her back to get to the top Harris. This is what people voted for. Y'all voted for this. So, hey, I bet y'all didn't see this coming. You know what I mean? I know y'all didn't see this coming. But, yeah, a lot of folks are losing their employment. And then a lot of folks are basically going against their convictions. Because a lot of folks probably wasn't entertaining the jab, but now it's coming down to, am I going to be able to work and feed my family and pay all my bills or not? A lot of people are caving. But at least the police, oddly enough, is protesting against the fire department and the EMTs. So we need somebody to hold out. You know what I mean? Because it's just do it because I say so. It ain't no law. A mandate is not a law. It's not a law. It's just do it because I tell you to do it. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely against the Constitution. Whatever you do as far as medical, because this would fall up under the criteria of medical, is confidentiality between you and your doctor. Now, what this got to do with other folks? They all supposed to know what's going on in your medical history. So why I got to show something to you when we got laws on the books protecting me from this? And then the religious exemption, which has been on the books for who knows how long. Now all of a sudden, all the judges are throwing that out. Man, if they don't vote these people out of office, that's why I was hoping 2020 was going to be the death of the Dems. That's what I was hoping for. But me or my silly self, people did not see this. They should have known. They should have known. They was falling for the okie doke. He got in there talking about, well, I'm not Trump, and I'm gonna bring what do you say? I'm gonna bring respect and dignity to the office and all that stuff. He gets right in there and just start doing the most. He got the whole country upside down in less than a year. Just can y'all imagine what would be going on in 2 more years from now? It's crazy now. It's crazy. I'm like, man, in the midterms, if y'all don't vote these clowns, everybody in Congress, the House and the Senate, we should have a clean swipe or sweep of the Dems. I say we punish them until they come back with some sense. Because they're not going to learn. If people still keep going out and voting for them, in their minds, they thinking, okay, we still got the people brainwashed. Especially us. Okay, you go back in time, we voted Republican. It wasn't until, what was it, FDR or was it Lyndon B. Johnson, one of them clowns, when they came out with who came out, I think it was Lyndon B. Johnson, wasn't it? One of them that came out with the big deal or whatever it was, with all them freaking social welfare programs. They got us voting Democrat, and we still doing it. No matter, you don't get nothing. You literally get nothing for your vote. They ain't offering you nothing. Then on top of it, they're cutting services that's coming to our community. At the same time, folks that's coming across the border, they're proposing to give them $450,000 because they was inconvenienced at the border that they came to voluntarily, illegally. 450. You give me 450,000. My people worked here. You did. Give that money to me. Oh, that made too much sense. See, we ain't giving you nothing. We ain't giving people that look like you nothing. But those folks can get 450,000 because they was inconvenienced. Wasn't like nobody was killing them, wasn't whipping them, wasn't hanging them, right? Didn't split their families up and sell them off to different plantations, make you work for free. They never did none of that. Okay? And then they came here on their own, illegally. Man, ain't got nobody, man, ain't got no problem people coming here legally because we can't go to no other country and just do whatever the hell we want, walk in the country with no paperwork. They don't have no intentions on getting no paperwork, don't have no money. But hey, this is the divided snakes for you. This is the divided snakes. Nothing makes any sense. Okay? And now that's our tax dollars that's going to these folks. And then when he was pressed on it, somebody in the press, I can't think of what that dude's name is, but I kind of like him because he's about the only person asking them some hard questions. And every time he asks them a question, it seems like they make a buffoon of themselves because they either answer him in a smug way or it's some type of underlying snickering or something. I'm thinking to myself, these people just don't see what they're doing and how it's being perceived. But he asked Biden about the $450,000. He claimed that no, that's not going to happen. But then the very next day, I want to say, the same guy asked the press secretary, whatever that lady name is, everybody calls her Peppermint Patty. He asked Peppermint Patty the same freaking question that he asked Biden the day before. And then she said, well, basically, yeah, we're going to get him some money. Now, maybe the $450,000 is in question. Maybe they're going to give him $300. You can't make this shit up. You know what I mean? And so now nobody else is going to ask him no questions about it. And now they're going to get a chance to sneak that money to him. Okay? Even if they give him $1, it's too much if you ask me because you're here illegally. What should be happening is they should adjudicate your case, right? And you're here on the economic reasons. You're not up on an asylum because of religious persecution. You're not here because of race, right? You're not here because of none of that type of stuff. Politics. You're here on economic reasons. So to me, you don't get asylum for that. You go back, you work, do whatever you got to do in your country. If everybody over there has to work, pool their money together, and the smartest one amongst their family, they should give him the money or her and let them come to the United States to pay, because it's like $2,000 or whatever. $10,000 was probably going to ultimately cost to get citizenship here. Get the money to them, let them come, get citizenship, go to school, make some of themselves, and then go back and bring them that way. Do it legitimately, but just to show up at the border, nah. And then you put undue stress on those bordering states. I'm not feeling that. I ain't got nothing against them, but I ain't rocking with them like that. And then here I gotta pay for that. Now, could we go to Mexico and do the same thing? I doubt it. You can't go to Canada and do that. It's just amazing. It really amazes me what this country has devolved into. Okay, and I don't know where it's headed, but it ain't looking good. The economy, you turn on Yahoo News, Yahoo Finance, all the experts, all the analysts are saying the biggest crash in human history is going to happen. So I don't know how that's going to look, but I don't think it's going to be good. So I'm trying to do a few other different things, and I'm like, man, I'm not going to wait around for it. So I'm making moves. That's why I ain't really been on. I've been making moves. You did. But I put the link in the chat, guys. Somebody can come up if you want. There it is. Somebody hit the link. Come on up. We can chop it up. And what y'all think of my shirt? This is some of the shirts I made. I don't know if y'all can see it. It's in my DNA. It's in my DNA. Let me see if I can stand up and show y'all. I didn't bring the other one. The back is just white. And then I got another one made. Mama Salone, baby. And on the sleeves, it looked like zebra, but it's not. It's supposed to be fingerprint. Like with down here where the DNA is. See, DNA got the fingerprints. That's all it is, fingerprints on the sleeve. Thought it would be a nice little twist. There we go. So come on up, somebody. Talk to me. Talk to me. Anybody, come on up. Don't get scared now. Come on up. Y'all ain't seen me in a minute. What else have I seen in the news while we wait for somebody to come on up? What else did I see? Oh, I know what I saw. Holly Berry and Young M.A. I don't know if they capping and they were just doing it for the cameras or what, but it looked bizarre to me to see that. And Young M.A. she was just smitten the fact that she was all booed up with Holly Berry with her 50-year-old self. What young M.A. about 25? So is that what we're doing now? All the 50-something women are gonna get 25-year-old studs. Hey, you can't make this shit up. Boy, has it got that bad? Has it got that bad? You know? When I saw that, I was just like, this can't be Holly Berry. She must have a screw loose. Something got to be wrong with this woman. Now, she's at one time, I think she was voted. I forgot how that list goes. Top 100 or something. Best 100 women or best top 10, whatever it was. Beautiful people in the world or something like that. I think she made the list a couple times. And somebody asked me at the barbershop, man, what do you think happened to her? Why? I was like, man, I think she let all that press go to her head, and now can't nobody tell her nothing. That's what I'm thinking it is, because she's beautiful, she's famous, and she's wealthy. So what the hell is the problem? What up, Joe? I see you. I see you. What up, Jack? You see it? There goes some of the shirts I had made. You did. Let's check that out, because you just not coming in the room. It's in my DNA, baby. Mende is in my DNA. I got the link in the chat. Come on up. I know Joe ain't scared to come up. Everybody else acting like they scared to come up. Come on up, Joe. Holla at me. You did. I figured I'd come on tonight, man. I was supposed to have been hitting the road, but I was like, yeah, I hit the road early in the morning. You know, just chill out. I figured since I'm here in the yard, ain't nobody here but me. You know what I mean? So I'm like, let me come on and I can show y'all my shirts. But these are for sale. Hope y'all know these are for sale. Here go the other one, Joe. Mama Salone. Let me see. This way. Mama Salone, baby. It's in my DNA, baby. Oh, yeah. So I got the link in my community tab on where the body is at. I think they're going for about, I forgot how much they're going for, but looking at the link is in the community tab. I see you. I see you.
Yeah, what's going on, man?
What's going on? East St. Louis in the house? What's up?
I'm doing fine, man. It's some nice
I
shirts.
see you. I see you. Yeah, man. You know.
Oh, my
What's
bad.
going
My
on?
bad. My bad. Oh. All right,
Got
there
some.
we go.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, these are shirts I had made. I've been waiting forever, but they finally got it done. They turned out all right though, so you
Okay.
don't see nobody with this on, baby.
How we can get them?
I put the. That's what I'm saying. I got the link into. You go to my YouTube page. You go to the community tab on my main on the main page, and go to the community tab. The first link is to my store.
Okay.
That's what I've been working on for the last couple of weeks, man. Putting that stuff together is like pulling teeth almost, but I got it done.
Yeah, man. I've been stalking you lately. I'm like, man, where you at?
You know, I'm out here getting it, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm out here getting it, man. It's just like I'm coming on. I'm like, shoot, man, I'd be so freaking tired. And then to try to come on with and talk, I'd be like, I want to. But man, lately I've been tired as hell, man. They've been working me pretty good, dude. I ain't gonna lie. I've been working pretty good. That's why I'm like, man, for folks who decided to go into other fields, right now probably regretting it because now they not working. And we got more work than we know what to do with.
So
So
with the
I'm happy.
supply chain looking like,
Huh?
with the supply chain looking like, they always talking this food shortage stuff. Is it still looking
Well,
real?
the food shortage is coming because that's engineered. So they're making it so there's not gonna be no food. They're gonna make people suffer this winter. Everybody who voted Democrat, y'all, this is what y'all voted in because they're basically making it scarce. It ain't scarce organically or from the grassroots. They're making it scarce. You know what I'm saying? Because with the mandate, that's really unconstitutional. Some
Yeah.
places that's telling their drivers that they got to get tested. I mean, they got to get the shot or whatever. And a lot of them are saying, man, I'm not going to get nothing experimental. So that's putting a lot of guys out of work. Then you got the chip shortage. If you look at my community tab, I put in there the companies who were the major chip company in the world. So folks has got brains to go over and invest in that. I went and put about $200-300 on that company, Um, so we got that shortage happening with the chips, which is legitimate because remember I was waiting on the chip, but I was
Mm-hmm.
fortunate to get one. Um, we waiting on the chips. Then you got the ships at the port. Guys over there didn't call COVID, so now the ones that did catch COVID, what they did is they came in and shut the whole port down. Told most of them cats to go home. So now they all better. They can't catch up because the ships are there's so many ships out there, man. Then people at the railroad, once they get off the ship, you put them on the railroad to bring them here to the Midwest. Hell, I've been passing trains with the freaking containers just sitting. So they got
Yeah,
stockyards full, but containers just sitting.
man.
So they making it good. Now the thing that's good for me, I'm in the chemical business. Most of the chemicals that we use on a daily basis for pretty much everything, mostly are made here in America. So I'm not waiting for the ships. You see
That's
what I'm
great.
saying?
Yeah.
Most of the companies I deal with are right here in America. Matter of fact, right here in Chicago. Pretty much all your major chemical companies, right? Fortune 1000 companies that's in the chemical business, all are right here in the Midwest.
Okay.
Now, see, I knew that though. Now, see, a lot of folks when they go for these jobs, see, they don't really put that much time into studying um, what's significant about the area that you live in. Because remember, I said a few videos ago, I want the move to go down to Texas. Now, Texas is another great market because why? They got the Gulf, so you got a lot of
Yeah.
stuff coming up from Mexico down there. So it's a lot of jobs around Houston. But
Okay.
the problem is we don't run Houston. The Migos do.
Yep.
See what I mean? Now it's enough of us there, but I don't see the togetherness and the you know what I mean, us working together in unity like we should have to run it like we could, because they really could run Houston, but I don't see the unity there. But now when you get down there to Migos, oh yeah, they're definitely conspiring against anybody that ain't them. So I probably can go down there and get plenty of work because I got the hookup on the industry, but I wouldn't do it due to the fact that I know I'll have to deal with them more than I have to do now. Like now, I don't got to deal with them at all. Being in the
Yeah.
Midwest, most I got to deal with is white men, and that's about it. So I ain't got no problem dealing with them because I don't deal with them. You know, I'm there to do a job. They there to do a job. I do what I got to do and then get up out of there. But the supply line, that's a real thing. People will be feeling it come probably. We're starting to see it now, but I think it's going to be more so right after Thanksgiving.
You think so, man? You think we can't wait till about at least the first of the year?
Nah, that's very optimistic, bro.
Hey, I'm trying to have some hope, man.
uh, hey, hope is good, but this is a situation where hope ain't gonna help us. We need to have our finger on the pulse and be ahead of this thing. So if it don't nothing happen, then great. Everybody should have extra food, should have extra
Yeah.
water. You know what I'm saying? You should have everything you need, have your generators going, all that. You should have all your stuff ready. And if nothing happens, then great. But then if it do happen, you'll be in a situation because if the shelves are looking kind of shabby now, just think what would happen if the market crashed? Because that's what they've been talking about. You
Yeah.
know, the valuation of the dollar, and then they print money like it's going out of style. So now we got inflation, so which is basically hitting tax. So you're getting taxed, and then just yesterday, yeah, it was Saturday. Just yesterday, the UN, along with all the rest of the snakes around the world, just passed a new climate accord bill. More money out y'all pockets.
And what they're supposed to represent. I mean,
They're gonna figure out a way to tax you. That's all it's about. That's all it's
so it's like a
about.
global tax.
It's gonna be like they're gonna hit you with a carbon. Basically, they might not call it a carbon tax, but it's basically gonna be a carbon tax. So just by you cooking every day, heating your house, getting your car going places, you emitting all kind of carbons in the air. So we're gonna tax you. So now they get to put the meters and shit in your car, put the meters and stuff in your house. And if your carbon is over a certain percentage, you're gonna have to pay.
That's crazy.
Nah, come on, man. You know, if you a gangster, you might as well, you know, once I go in your pocket and you let me I take a few dollars out your wallet to give you your wallet back, you know, next week I was like, you know what? Let me get that wallet again. I didn't take enough the first time, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
I understand.
yeah, that's what they doing because they figure like, okay, we got them over a barrel. We went up on gas, nobody's complaining. Um,
Mm-hmm.
Inflation is through the roof. Nobody's really complaining. No more. It's really no margin in the street. So now, once the dollar falls, so now you're gonna have even less money. Your money gonna be worth less, and then they can hit you with a new tax. You can't make this shit up, man. So I can't say nothing other than they are gangsters. That's it. That's why I said I wish I had took advantage of Bitcoin in '07. If I had bought it in '07 when it was a quarter,
Yeah, man.
I had a
I
chance to buy it in
I
'07.
think Bitcoin, when I first seen Bitcoin, I think it had to have been at about 500, 700 or something like that.
But okay, that might have been 2000, 2008, 2009. Man, I hate every time I think about it, it makes me sick because I thought it was a scam. You know, somebody brought to me, hey man, you should get involved with this. I'm like, I'll watch it. Let me see. Let me watch it first. I watched it, and when it was 50 cent, dude brought it to me. He like, man, it's only 50 cent. You should just grab some. I told him, yeah, I
50
was gonna
cent?
put it. Huh?
50 cent?
It was 50 cent a coin when he brought it to me. You know I'm sick, right? And this is what he
Yeah,
told
man.
me. This is what he told me. He's like, hey man, look, this Bitcoin thing gonna be the future. So he was like, I had a laptop. I broke out the laptop. He got on there. He showed me, and I'm looking. And you know, back then, man, I ain't know nothing about the internet like I know now. So I'm looking at him do all this shit. It was like this motherfucker knows some witchcraft. The way he was making this thing do all kind of stuff. So I'm like, okay, let me just not say nothing. And then he showed me, and he said, just watch it, man. You should spend $500 because money right now wasn't a problem for me. He said, go and spend $500, man. You won't regret it. So I promised him I would. I don't even remember who I was talking to now. It's been so long. But I promised him I was going to buy it. I didn't do it. But I did watch it. And this is what made me not buy it. It was at 50 cents when he showed it to me. And about a week and a half later, it dropped down to like 20 cents. And when it dropped, guess what my doofus self said? See that? If I had bought it at 50 cents, I'd have lost some money. I kid you not. I could have got it at 20 cents a coin. That's why I'm so heavily invested now, man, because I see the error of my ways. You feel me?
Yeah, man.
I see the error of my ways now. You know what I mean? So
My
that's why
cousin was telling me that he had mined Bitcoin back in the day and had it
he
on
was,
a hard drive.
he was
Can't
mining
find
it?
the hard
Okay, yeah.
drive. Couldn't even find the hard drive. He say, cuz I know I had about at least good 300 worth.
Damn.
Find the hard drive.
Yeah, see, that's type of stuff, man, make you sick to your stomach. Just think, cause every time I think about this, I get sick to my stomach because I'm thinking like, could have been out the game already. I could have been somewhere just sitting back on the beach, sipping out of a coconut. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Chilling.
I know back in the day when I had bought like 30, 40,000 worth of Dogecoin when it was like, man, it was crazy zeros in front of that mug, man. And I put it on a cloud mining thing for it to mine and get
Okay.
more Doge. Man, I don't know. I don't remember the email. I don't remember the password. I don't even remember the website, man.
Damn.
And
You
I
didn't
think I
write
might
it
have
down?
That time I might have only had spent for like 30, 50,000. It was probably like 20, $25 or something like that.
And you didn't write it down.
Man, I didn't take it serious. I thought it was, I'm like, man, it's just some digital crap. You know what I'm saying? I said, let me just
Exactly.
try it
I
out,
can,
you know what I'm saying? And it was
yeah, I
just playing.
couldn't figure it out
Maybe
either.
I'm just trying to get hip to the technology and everything.
Yeah, yeah. I think because at that time, man, we probably did the same thing. We didn't really put the effort in to understand it early on. If I had to put the effort in to understand it early on, and if I had to, and here's another thing, if I had to put the money in then, because I had skin in the game, I would have started
Hmm.
watching all the articles and all the news clippings and all of the magazine posts. I would have started reading that stuff because now I have skin in the game. But because I didn't put anything in the game, when those articles and stuff was coming out, right, I had no incentive to read them. Now I read everything.
Yeah.
Show you the difference. So now I got a better handle on what's happening. So of course the top 20, I got coins in the top 20 easy. Matter of fact, I got probably the top 30.
Okay.
I ain't got no whole lot of position in some of them, but of course the top 10, I got pretty good position in those. But then the rest of them, you know what I mean, I got something. So at least if they
Yeah.
break out, I got something, I'm a benefit. In other words, I got some position. What's going on? I see you. Yeah, but it is what it is, man. I guess it
It is.
wasn't meant for us to be rich. I guess we were too young to be so rich. You know what I mean?
Now we just didn't jump out there and take that leap of faith and held on and held down. That's all. But when I
Yeah, but
had heard about Bitcoin, your boy, that what was that? The dude that was doing that Silk Road or whatever that was. Because I'm like, what's a Bitcoin? Digital money. So I looked up the video and seen that dude was taking the money and he was selling drugs online in the black market or whatever, the dark web and all of
yeah,
that. I
yeah,
said, oh
dark.
man, I don't need to mess with, yeah, I was like, I don't need to mess with that. That ended the
Oh
whole
yeah,
Bitcoin.
yeah. I did see that. You're right. I saw that.
Dude made a killing.
Yeah, yeah, he did. He did. But they called his mother. That's why I can't trust this
He
dark
made a
stuff.
killing, man. He made a move. He made a killing on him too. But you know that it's a black dude that owns the most Bitcoin.
Well, that's good. I'm glad for him. I should have been right there with him. Shit.
Yeah, he used to sell weed, and he had the
Wow.
people to pay him in Bitcoin.
Now that's what's up.
He got so much that, from what I heard, he got so much to where he had to go underground and hide out. They trying to find him,
Wow.
trying to take his Bitcoin from him.
That's what's up. Now, what's my man name? Moneybag Yo.
Yeah,
What he
even
out of
him.
Memphis? And he out of
Yeah,
Memphis.
yeah,
I heard yesterday on the radio. Smartest man, him and what's my man name up there in Canada? What's that dude name?
Oh, Tory Lanez.
Tory
Tory
Lanez.
Lanez did the
Smart
NFT
with the
album.
NFT. Oh my God! So
Yeah, yeah,
I'm
yeah,
looking
he killed it.
into it. Yeah, he made a killer. So I'm looking into the NFTs now. But Moneybag Yo said in his contract he took $1 million worth of Bitcoin. You hear that?
Hmm.
His advance was $1 million in Bitcoin. I'm like,
He made
that's
a
genius.
killing off with NFT, man. So that was the next move.
Yeah, because that's what if you go that route, then it's over with. Dude gonna be filthy. So I'm still looking into the NFTs. I haven't invested in one. What's my man name? Lil Yachty. I think his name Lil Yachty.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
has one out. I think it's probably getting ready to drop soon. You can invest in his.
You
So
know
I
how to
might
get
go.
to you know how to get your NFTs,
Uh,
right?
yeah.
It's a website called OpenSea.
I got OpenSea and
Okay.
it's a few other, but yeah,
It's a
OpenSea is the
few
big
others,
one.
but that's the main one where you can
Yeah,
do the
that's the main
land
one.
and all
Yeah.
the other different ones. You know what though? I ain't gonna even lie. Some of them
What?
NFTs, like the one with the monkey, where your boy was that Steph
Oh
Curry
yeah,
bought
yeah, yeah. What they call it?
I wouldn't buy that thing for no 100,000, $100,000, man.
What's the name of it though? Is it Cosmic Monkey or is it Atomic
Um,
Monkey?
the, um, I don't know, but Man, they tripping.
Who's that? Steph Curry, right? Steph
Steph
Curry.
Curry, man, he got all them. He got a lot of them
Yeah,
dudes behind.
I saw that.
I don't know what the price of it is now, but I'm pretty sure it's probably more than what he done paid for it. But I couldn't see myself paying that kind of money for that. You know, I'm waiting for the NFT part. Once they start putting the realistic stuff and it's actually good looking art, then yeah,
But
you
see,
know,
the only thing I
monkeys.
the only thing I can see with that is if he did like a cartoon series, make a killing. If he do a cartoon series,
Like that.
he could do a cartoon series. He could do a animated movie, and then merchandise, T-shirts, hats. That's probably $1
Yeah,
billion.
because he owned that. Yeah, because he owned that one particular specific
Exactly.
picture.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like cars and what's it? You know, Aladdin and shit like that. So yeah, I can see that happening.
Yeah. Like I seen some with Dragon Ball Z. Now they looked good, and they didn't cost that much. But it's like I'm looking at the NFT, but I'm kind of hesitant on it a little bit, man.
Well, yeah, I'm not really willing to jump into the digital art form yet, but now the NFT when it comes to the music, oh yeah. And then they're looking at NFTs for coming out with movies. I like that idea as well because now you get to invest into a movie that you believe in, as opposed to them just making whatever the hell they think we want to see. No, they put out a premise. Okay, this is what we're going to make, and if I'm feeling that script, then okay, cool. I can invest in NFT for that movie, and then let's say they put in what 10, 15, 20,000 million, and then it grows 100 million. Oh yeah, we looking pretty good. Same thing with the music. You know what I'm saying? I can see doing that. That's why I told my son, like, hey man, we might want to get into the NFT on the music side. You know, now I ain't really into a lot of this stuff, but I can, you know, I like a beat. I like a good beat. Now some of the words they ain't really talking about shit, but the beat I do like. But I know other folks, the younger folks are liking it, and they messing with it. So let me benefit from that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But right, I ain't really feeling the digital art yet.
Yeah, it just kind of looked crazy, you know, that they paying all that money and everything, just like with the digital land. You know, that's they selling that crazy too on the Decentraland.
I see you. Go ahead.
Yeah, they selling that. They selling a lot of that land, man. Now I wouldn't mind buying a piece of land on that digitally and flipping it.
Yeah, I saw that. But like, what you supposed to do with the digital land? That's what part I don't.
Well, you know, if you a person that's like a programmer, you know what I'm saying, and a creator, you could go in there and build your own little situation, like Atari and them. They built it up that, you know, a little stadium in there where people can come and have a digital RV, VR kind of conference and everything.
That's
You know, that's pretty much what I saying. You know, you can have your little crib with your friends and you come in, watch TV and all. That's what you, if you ever get a chance, you know, I don't know if you had checked it out with your boy Mark Zuckerberg with the Facebook, with the Meta.
Yeah, I'm on top of that. I already went in there.
Yeah, man. That now what he was showing, that looked good. What he was showing for us, the VR,
I want to mess with. I want to mess with that. Now,
I think that's eventually what I'm gonna go to.
Yeah. That's what I think the NFTs is what it's really gonna come in at.
Yeah.
Right. Because now you could be one of those selling monkeys in the form of you inside of the what they call it, metaverse.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? So that I'm feeling. Now I did go and I bought some more stock into Facebook, and I bought, you know, they switching the name over. So I bought stock in that, plus all the companies that's kind of associated with who they're going to be pulling in to pull from to create this metaverse. I invested in them as well. I only put $100 in each one, but I might put a little bit more as we go along. But at least I got something in it. So if they blow up, I'm right there to blow up with it.
Yeah.
Because ain't no
So then
stock.
you got that one company. I don't know if I was telling you. I might have had told you, Sheik, CEEK, the crypto. Now you know they doing they got the VR where you ain't got to be.
You did give it to me. You did give it to me.
Yeah, you got to check out some of the videos, man. Did you check
Which
out the video?
wallet you gotta have?
I'm not for sure. Hold on, let me look and
Because
see
I
real
tried
quick.
looking it up when you told me, but I wasn't able to. I ain't really find it.
Hold up.
It must be one of them. It must be
You
like
got. I go to Coin Gecko and look it up. A lot of my stuff. But yeah,
what's
this
up?
one is at like 59 cents.
Damn, it's up there already. Shit, 59 cents. You can't buy that
So
many.
well, but when this take off, it's gonna take off because you got I think for sure another lockdown's gonna come and people
No,
gonna
they
want to do
pushing.
things
Yeah, they pushing.
and people ain't being vaccinated. They want to be a part of the concert. You know what I'm saying? This is the way they're gonna be able to do it and be there live. So it's on the Ethereum blockchain and it's on the Binance blockchain.
Oh, it's on Violence. Okay. I haven't
So
downloaded
if you,
Binance yet, but
I'm
I'm gonna
pretty
read.
sure that you can, like I say, you probably just got to use the MetaMask or get the Trust wallet.
Now I got the Trust wallet, so I haven't tried doing it through the Trust wallet, but I'll try it.
Hold on, let me see.
Yeah, I'll
It
go
should
on
be no
there.
more with the Trust wallet. It should be no more than going to Pancake Swap or
Hmm.
something like that.
Yeah, and I got because that Pancake Spark
Yeah,
is through uh,
yeah, you
crypto.com.
can do it through Pancake Swap
Okay,
on the Trust wallet.
okay. Yeah, because once you start, man, it's like I got 6 wallets now. Shit is crazy.
So
You know,
you say you're moving on up, huh?
huh? Yeah, but
So
it
you
ain't
moving
good.
on up.
It's like you got to remember all this shit.
Yeah, and keeping
You
them
know what I'm saying?
phrases. Keeping them phrases is a monster.
Yeah, I've been like, well, let me write some of this stuff down and just kind of hide it. But then I
You
got to
gotta write
realize,
it down.
what did I put it at?
Yeah, you gotta write it down. If you lose that phrase, that's it.
It's over with. You know what I'm saying? That's why, like on some of them, I've been kind of like shying away because of that fact. You know what I mean? Like one, I think I got about 65. I think I got about 65,000 coins in Tron, and I can't remember the password.
And that's a good one to hold right now,
I
man.
know. Now I
That-
know if what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to wait till summertime, and I'm gonna take everything out of my truck. I bet it's in there. I just don't know where I put it.
But you know what? I feel like eventually they gonna be able to, as time go, they're gonna be able to crack
Right?
into them wallets.
Who?
Be able to, you know what I'm saying?
I,
Because as long as because if you go on Ethereum or those Trine networks, when you hit that Explorer, if you ever get a chance, just check it out. You can go to those Explorer and you can track from your wallet to this wallet to this one.
oh,
I
so
did it
that's
on mine.
so you saying like so that's how they know like when you go to Yahoo Finance and they're saying they'll come out with a story. A whale is moving money from one wallet to another. This is how they
Yeah,
know.
you can see everything.
Oh wow, where you get
Everything. Like
where's
I
that?
track mine, and then you can actually see, like I say, you can see other people wallets. So with them having you being able to make those transactions as time go, you can just go and give them that Trine address and where you were sending it from the wallets, and they'll probably be able to go back and dig up that key phrase for you and get that crypto for you. Now I ain't
So
doing it now,
where you
but
find
pretty.
this?
I'm pretty sure. Said it again.
Where do you find this at?
If like just like if you ether scan. If you go to
You know,
Etherscan, if you did any transactions in ETH, you know what I'm saying? Say you got some ETH coins, you know what I'm
okay,
saying? Bitcoin too. All you got to do is go to the little, like I said, that's why I use Coin Gecko
okay.
because they have all those little listings right there when you go and see the coin, how to go see it and everything, man. Like I say, if you got any Ethereum, I'm pretty sure you do if you got the top 20.
Yeah, I got a theory.
Go to your Ethereum and then you just punch in Etherscan and it's gonna pop up and you can see literally your transaction go through in real time if you buy some crypto.
Oh man, email not email me, but text me that information because when we get offline, I've been and forgot. But text it to me,
I got you. Yeah, I'll send you on the WhatsApp.
and then I yeah, and I'll go and do that because I have been wondering I saw what they say. I guess it was yesterday. They were saying a whale was moving what 100 million, some shit like
Yeah,
that
you can
from
see all of it. It
Houston to
makes it crazy
Charlotte.
because nothing's
I was
private. They saying
wondering
it's
how
private.
they do this.
Yeah,
Wow. And then same thing with Shiba Inu the other day. What was it last week?
yeah,
Doing the big dip.
yeah.
Dude, it said dude invested 8,000 and he ended up with 5 billion.
Now, that's what I'm talking about.
Hey, I was saying to myself, man, God bless that man.
Hey,
Bless that
that's
man.
what I'm talking about.
Wow.
And there's coins that's doing it. I've been watching Bigger Than Race. That's the dude I get all my information from, and he really been pushing the gaming market. And which
Okay.
I understand what he's saying because everybody play video games.
Yeah, they do. Except me.
Even you even on your phone if you ain't doing nothing or play a casual game. The
Yeah.
kids now, you know what I'm saying, that's coming up, and they got the best part because everything is evolving into virtual reality and all that. So that's I can see why it's
Yeah.
going.
Yeah. Yeah.
So if a lockdown come, what you
Well,
think everybody
Natasha.
gonna do?
Yeah. You're right. Cause
Everybody gonna play games. Everybody gonna play video games because you ain't got nothing else to do.
yeah, that's why I like the idea of the metaverse.
Yeah.
I love that. I'm
So
feeling that. So I'm putting a lot of money into the metaverse and then the chip companies and then crypto.
yeah, man. So it's a big deal. But I got one for you. Did you ever check out that Fluky?
Yeah, I bought some.
Okay, good, good,
Yeah,
good,
I bought
good.
some. I think
That's the next one to
I got
pop.
19. I got 19 million.
Okay, okay. That's the next one to pop, man. So
Yeah, I've been hearing that. I've been hearing that. That's part of the dog coins, right?
yeah, what they trying to say is supposed to be like
The
he
next Shiba.
what's your boy name? The Tesla dude,
Uh,
uh
Musk.
Elon Musk is supposed to be like his dog or something like that, or a puppy or whatever that man. Like I said, man, you know, they take anything
Yeah, they
and
do.
try and make some money off of it. But like, well, I'm looking at it as a joke, but it might go.
Yeah,
It might
well,
blow up.
you see here's what it is. You told me about it over there 2 weeks ago. A week ago we talked.
I give about maybe 2.5 weeks ago, maybe 3.
Yeah, yeah. 2 weeks ago you told me about it, so I didn't get it right then. Then 2 days ago I was reading something and I was like, damn, I never could find it. Then when I went on Bitmark, it
There
popped
you go.
up.
Yeah,
It
Mark.
was on
Yeah,
Bitmark, and I had I think I had like $76 in what they call it, Tether or whatever.
yeah,
I had it already in there, so I was like, yeah, just give me $76 worth of it. So I got some. I'm gonna get some more though. I'm gonna
yeah,
get some more
man.
because I at least want to have at least because it's still pretty cheap. So I'm at least get 100 million, and I might leave it right there.
Yeah, and I was telling my cousin because he wanted to get down again and everything. But my only concern with just getting those kind of coins is when it's time to pay that gas fee for that
Gas
ETH.
fee. Hey man, you just gonna have to pay it. I mean, that's what I've been saying. You gonna have to pay them fees. It's just simple as that. But if you make money, you make money.
Yeah,
You know what I
right.
mean? So you're gonna pay them fees. Um, ain't no way around it.
And I don't
Um,
know how good the Ethereum blockchain is right now. Yeah, people jumping in, but just think when everybody trying to sell at the same time, and then everything get congested, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna lock up where you ain't gonna be able to sell out. So that's the only concern with me on dealing with a lot of those different coins, especially if you ain't trying to hold for the long term.
yeah, well, I'm gonna hold it for the long term because right now I got a stake in it, so I got a lot of it in stake, so I can't even really mess with it. Um,
You on point. You on top of it.
yeah, dude. Hey, I just look like this, man. I'm on it.
I see. Yeah, you do look like money.
You know what I'm saying? Thank you, thank you. You know what I'm saying? I wish you more money too, my brother.
Oh yeah,
You know what I'm saying? 'Cause, yeah, you got to be on it now, man. Because if you're not gonna get a second job, then at least you could be investing like this. Because now you got all
yeah,
these apps, and you got all these cryptos, and you got stocks that you can get. You got Robinhood, you got Stockpile, Acorn. There's no excuse now.
Yeah.
If you making a few extra dollars, you need to be buying something, putting that money
Yeah.
somewhere. That's what I'm looking at. Because if the market crashed, you're gonna wish you had to put your money somewhere.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And
That's
that's what it's
that's
looking
true.
like. So I figure like, well, I'd rather have it in Bitcoin and all these other coins, and then I've been putting the money into things that I see moving around in the market. Because they heavy on pushing this electric car stuff. So I went and got some electric car stocks. And then we got a chip shortage. So I went and invested in companies for the chips. Um, and that chip shortage is going to be here with us for probably the next 5 or 6 years. So whoever getting in now is going to make some decent money.
Yeah. You have
That's
to
why.
take the time, man, to show the people in the community, man. Because like I say, I got other little information
Yeah, man.
as to
It's
like
like
VI with the
people don't
with the
want to help, man. It's like if I do sit up here and put all this time in learning, you know what I'm saying? Come on, man.
I know, man. You
Our
gotta
people,
throw something out
our
there,
people are
man.
strange, man. That's
Small
what's so
team.
crazy. You go to them other sites, because I'm part of some of them other platforms. Man, them dudes be getting paid over there. But
Yeah,
they
they
giving
do.
out some good information. Now, I'm
Hey,
not saying that
hey,
they
they
ain't.
giving them they giving them super chats.
Yeah, big money, hundreds, 200s, 300s. And the information that they giving out, you could take it in real time and make some fucking money with it.
Yeah.
And the stuff me and you talking about right now, if people was that's in here actually hear what we're saying and was writing it down and go look it up, they'll make some
Yeah.
money.
Yeah.
So it ain't like you not learning nothing. It's just that our people, we're probably ahead of the curve. You know what I mean? Well, remember when Bitcoin first came out, we were skeptical. So now here we is all these years later. Some people just now find out about it and they're skeptical. I just got my old school back. I put the sunroof in there. I picked it up from the guy yesterday. Look,
All right.
I picked it up from the guy yesterday, and I was like, hey, man, you got, because he's a young guy, he got his own shop, and so I want to support
Yeah.
the brother. So I was like, hey, man, you got any crypto? The look he had on his, he was looking like a deer with the headlights on. I said, man, you not tell me you under 30 and you don't know about crypto? He was like,
Everybody
no.
know.
I'm like, wow.
So just
And then
just imagine when they do find out.
that's what I told him. I said, look, man, I'm going to put you up on game, bro, because I like you. You're a decent young brother. You got your own little body shop. I like you do decent work. Tell you what, man. He said, man, I got 20 cars. I said, that's only because, people go to him, especially the dope boys, they're still trying to get out here and get it.
Yeah.
They not successful, so they end up getting cracked, right? And leave their car over there with him. And so he ended up doing mechanics lien and keeping the car. So now he got 20 cars. This been happening over a course of 3 or 4 years or whatever. So now he got 20 cars. And so I'm telling him, like, dude, what the hell you need with 20 cars? Sell them damn cars, take the money, and go get you some crypto. You will never, hey, if you don't listen to nothing else I ever tell you, if you listen to this, you will be rich soon.
And he
And
can just sell half of them.
Look, I was so hyped up when I left. He was like, man, I'm going home right now. Turn on the computer. He said, I'm
Hey,
going
when
home right
when you do get bit by the crypto bug, you get bit real good, man.
Yeah, yeah. And then he got 20 cars that you didn't have to pay for. All he had to do was do the bondo and the body work and paint it. So just sell them because they all like G bodies and fucking Cutlasses and Regals and box Chevys. That's all he got over there. He can fix them up and sell them to all the dudes that's trying to do something out here. It's still young dudes. They may not be selling. They all got little part-time jobs or whatever. They can buy the car from them. Take that money and put it in crypto, man, and man, you be rich before you know it. And you still got guys coming there leaving their cars because dudes be getting cracked. Domestic, some dudes are getting into it with folks, shooting guys, and I don't know why they, because in Indiana they can still carry.
Yeah.
Yeah, they can open carry in Indiana. So them dudes over there be shooting each other all the time, especially in Gary and Hammond. Dude, it's
Yeah, they
ridiculous.
closer to y'all. Yeah.
It's ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? Now, I like going over there because it's a little bit more laid back. Because everybody, you don't really see too many fights because everybody know everybody packing. You don't see a whole lot of fights. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I would think it'd probably be a little bit more cheap over there to get things too, wouldn't it?
Yes. Fuel is a little cheaper, and your groceries will be a little bit cheaper because they don't have that same Chicago, Illinois, Cook County tax. Same thing with cigarettes. A lot of people go to get cigarettes, get gas, and buy groceries because you ain't got the high taxes. So
Yeah,
that's why I
man.
like it. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, this is what's happening, people. All who don't know, y'all better pay close attention. Now, I asked for folks, if y'all wanted me to teach a class on it, I could bring Joe up, and there's a couple other people in the community. I think Mr. Lawson got
Hey
some.
man, I ain't
Got some.
no teacher, man. I'm still a
No, you ain't
student.
gotta.
But
You ain't gotta teach,
I
but
just,
just talk like we're talking
yeah,
now.
hey, 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 I pass the info to you, man. You give it to the people. You
I
got that
did.
brain.
I do it, no problem. But my thing is, if I'm gonna give y'all the keys to the kingdom, you know what I'm saying? Look out for it, brother, because y'all know I be tying us up.
Yeah,
Dude, I'm driving 10, 11 hours a day, and then try to learn all this stuff for myself, and then to teach it to you all. And I know y'all have a million motherfucking questions.
yeah.
And be calling me because I don't mind giving my number out. People be calling because if I don't feel like talking to you, I'm just not gonna answer. So I don't care about you having my number. Shit, if I don't want to answer, I'm not gonna answer. But it'll be a shame that this wave is here and we're getting ready to make a transition. And this is going to create a whole lot of new millionaires and billionaires. For
Yeah,
us not to take advantage of it is going to be shameful. Because believe
yeah.
me, once a couple of these coins hit the ceiling, hit the moon, man, I'm gonna come on here and just when I come on here and I'm just yelling, y'all should already know why I'm yelling. I'm gonna come on here and be screaming. I'm rich, bitch.
So you
You know
gonna
what I'm
quit the
saying?
job that day. Hey, so you gonna walk away from the company that
Of
day, huh?
course. Well, I mean, because you figure I work for myself, so I just be walking away from my company. Fuck it. I can put it on the shelf and start again if I need to. But if I make the right kind of money, it's over with. It's over with. What's the use of me working till I'm, what I'm saying, gray in the face? No, I'm good. Mm. No, that's why we're putting forth the effort to try to make it happen now while we in a good market like this. So you see, I know what else I saw in the news. China. You see, China came out with they crypto. I don't know the name
No,
of
I
it. Did you
hadn't
see
even
it?
think that yet. Not yet. But
Yeah,
I know they've been working on it. They with the yuan or yen, whatever you want to call it.
yeah. They
But
came out
they
with it.
crypto over there. It's already set up. They do everything on the phone, transactions and everything. So it's like
Yeah.
that was just that. Hey, that was the next move.
But see, they was restricting cryptos from everywhere else. They outlawed it from all other countries and just basically what they call it, kept a monopoly on their currency. So now my thing is they shit went through the roof. And if I had to
Hey,
know, I'm like, well, let me see if I could get some of it.
China play chess, man. They ain't messing
Yeah,
around.
I give it to
They
them.
ain't
That
missing
was
a
a hell
beat.
of a move. But see,
Because
I
I'm
knew
pretty
they was getting
sure,
that move all along. You know what I mean?
yeah, I'm pretty sure they probably got it backed up with some Bitcoin and probably some other little assets to make it, be strong.
That part I didn't read. I didn't read that far into it, so I don't know. But I said I'm gonna double back and look and see what is back with, what is actually doing, and if I
Because
can get
all
on.
all the top Bitcoin miners is in China. They don't have no they got cheap electricity.
Yeah,
So
yeah, they do.
with that ban and everything, and when that crash had came, that's what it was about. Because they all the crypto miners that was over there trying to move their miners from there to somewhere else.
Yeah, I definitely want to see if I could get some of it, man. Because to me, that shit wasn't cool. That y'all gonna restrict everybody else, and then now here y'all is come out with y'all own. And then Europe is working on theirs too. Damn, did I remove you?
How you been hearing anything about Sierra Leone with they anything with the digital crypto, anything like that?
No, I haven't heard anything, but if I do, I'm gonna be the first one to get some.
Well, you say, man, keep the door open for everybody because you got that passport. You'll be able to
Yeah, baby.
get coins when they start in America to you know what I'm saying that we can't get this coin and that coin. You'll be able to get them and get on those brokerages
Well,
and
what
everything.
what I what I did was I went and downloaded the VPN.
Okay.
I put the link in my community tab, but you can go in there and it's cheap. You pay for a
Yeah,
year
I
and
probably
it's cheap.
I got like a 2-3 year with Pure VPN. Man,
Okay.
I never use that thing, man. I ain't gonna need a lie.
I
I never
use
use it.
I use mine. Fuck that. I'm using because I'm doing so much now with this computer and these phones. I gotta use it, man. Because at this point, I got too much invested in this stuff not to just do some basic security.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel you. I feel you.
Because
Gotta
right now,
protect the back.
yeah, because it don't make no sense if you're gonna do all this investing and then you don't. And then here's the other thing that's good with it. The way it's set, at least the way when I got set up, it shows that I'm out of Atlanta. So no matter where
Okay.
I am in the world,
Okay.
it's showing I'm in Atlanta.
Uh-huh.
See now?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So now if I'm in Africa and all the coins that we can get, or we think we can get, we can get now. Because once you get
Yeah.
over there, you know that the discrimination is ugly. They don't want us to be a part. Well, they don't want the continental African brothers and sisters to be a part of this exchange of wealth. You know what I mean? They don't want them to be a part of it. So once you try to go
Well,
online from a what they call it, app, what is it? The IP address from over there,
yeah.
it's all of a sudden it's a problem. Either
Oh,
it's,
okay.
you see what I'm saying? Either it's slow
So I
or
can
it's
see why
too
you got
late.
the VPN now too. Okay.
There you go. See what I mean?
Okay.
So now when I'm over there and I'm on the beach, right? And if the bar where we at on the beach has Wi-Fi, we'll have Wi-Fi. I get the Wi-Fi code, and I could be on the beach
Okay.
still doing what I'm doing. You see what I
Uh-huh.
mean?
Yeah.
Without any
I got
restrictions.
I got you.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I see the sister up there. She was asking about that coin. I ain't never heard of
Yeah.
that coin
I
before.
ain't never heard of it. That's why I got my phone up and I'm looking at it. I never heard of it either, but somebody throw one at me. I'm like, let me see what it's talking about.
Yeah. And for the people that is listening, start jumping on Coin Market Cap, Coin Gecko, and just start looking at and just start scrolling through the coins and click on them. And then on the side to your left, some of them might be at the top. Just start hitting on those different tabs, and it's gonna take you
Honestly,
to the websites.
yeah, this is I guess it's based in Africa, Joe. The first
Okay, I
indigenous.
know. I just the other day I watched Dino Samir. He gave some that's in Africa.
Oh
I'm
yeah.
gonna go back and watch that video and write them down. But I watched a little bit of it, man. I didn't look up the coins, but that's something to look into. Got to support the brothers and sisters on the continent.
Odu coin is a open source cryptocurrency, the first indigenous cryptocurrency designed to empower people of African descent. It is the most viable alternative cryptocurrency to Bitcoin, a medium of exchange where individual coin ownership records are stored in a decentralized ledger using cryptography. Odu Odu coin runs on its naive blockchain to secure transaction records, control the what is that? The creation of additional coins and verify the transfer of coin ownership. Okay, I'll read into this a little bit more. I never heard of it.
Yeah, some of the people though, like I say, check out Bigger Than Race. You need to check him out too, go ham, because the dude be dropping some gems and he be really coming up with them real coins. Like everybody, I know the certain ones only follow certain coins and trends, but this dude, he really get down to the, what I'm saying, the steak and potatoes of the real coins that's really worth having and that's going to be
Mhm.
used in the future. So the name
Exactly.
of him is the name of his of his YouTube channel is Bigger Than Race.
Okay.
And the
Big
guy, like I say, he really be dropping some gems. And I would advise anybody to check him out. And for us folks that want to know anything about the wallets and everything, all you got to do is just punch it in on YouTube. It's gonna pull all of it up. What is a MetaMask wallet? How to use the MetaMask wallet, Trust Wallet, Atomic Wallet, and then
That's
these
what
people are gonna show you how to make the transactions and everything.
yeah, that's exactly what I've been
I
doing.
mean, that's how I learned. Shoot, when I was transferring $500 worth of crypto, and I'm looking like, Lord, please don't let this mess up. Let this go through. I'm just wide open. Like I say, when you get bit by the crypto bug, you just jump head first. I jumped in first, like shoot, let me go and send that. And I'm thinking on the other end, like, man, what if this money don't go through? My wife gonna kill me. But hey, it all worked. I remember one time I had a wallet and everything looked like it had erased. And I'm like, oh no, man. And I got
Really?
to digging and searching. Yeah, man. So I went, that's how I started learning about the ether scan. And I
Okay.
ended up finding my wallet and how to register back into my and back onto my to where I could see the amount and how much I got and everything. I was like, oh man, thank you, Jesus, boy, because she really was gonna get me if I lost this money right here.
Yeah,
But
man.
it's a lot to learn, but it's not hard. It's
No,
just
it's
a
not
little
hard.
patience, a little time.
It's not hard at all. Especially you got YouTube University. Shit.
That's how
That
I
makes it
learned.
it actually make it a lot easier. Yeah, that's how I've been learning too.
Yeah,
Cause I'm in a Facebook group, but they haven't even been posting much since we all kind of got up to speed. Cause we kind of came up to speed together, and then ever since everybody came up to speed, we don't even go to the Facebook
yeah,
group no more.
yeah,
So I ain't got time. I'm too busy
yeah,
studying this shit. Oh, hey, it's cool. Every now and then they'll post something, but lately ain't nobody posting nothing.
yeah, man.
And
That's
that
why,
was
and like
back
I say,
we've been in about a
get
year.
your Coinbase account. Get your Coinbase account. You want to start
Yeah,
with the
that's what
easy
I'm looking
tree.
at now.
That's the
Yeah,
easiest way to start. But you know what? One of my peoples, they was trying. He was like, "Man, I've been trying to open up a Coinbase account and I can't get in." I say, "Yeah, man, it'll happen once everybody start flooding in and trying
yeah,
to get a Coinbase account. They'll lock you out. So your
yeah,
other option is to get one of these wallets in order to be able to get you some crypto. So man, I
yeah,
think you just if you do it, man, you got to start showing the, I ain't gonna say not you, but just specifically show the videos because it's some videos I can show you and you be like, dang, Joe, man, this is man, I ain't know that coin was doing all of this and doing all of that. The videos of some of these companies and some of these cryptos will blow your mind.
yeah, it is.
Like AGIX with the Sophia, so
Okay.
robot, and she already got citizenship and everything, and she's got the sister with the grace where they're gonna use her in the hospitals. You can buy that token right now about like 30 cent, 40 cent. And this is something that's going to be used in the future, which they also is teamed with IBM, the Watson.
Oh wow.
So a lot of people got to understand this is where it's going. And I
Yeah,
don't care how old it is, you need to
yeah,
jump on the train because this
this
is
ain't
what
going.
it is.
This ain't going nowhere. So all who don't get involved with it, you're gonna be sick when y'all see us balling out of control in the future.
Hey, this is where it's going. But you know what though? The thing
What?
is, and I've been looking at when they come with that crypto tax, what it's gonna look like. Because your boy already tried to implement
I know.
some
He
stuff in the
already
bill
did it.
with crypto.
He
Yeah,
already did it. It just passed like Thursday or
yeah,
Wednesday, whatever. So I knew it was coming though, but you know what? I'm hoping that they not only tax it, but they come on with regulations. because once they do that, it's gonna hit the ceiling then.
Yeah.
Because
And so
anytime they
that's
come
better
in,
than the US dollar, digital dollar.
exactly. Anytime they come in, it's gonna make it hit the ceiling. So they can come on with the tax and come on with the regulation, so we can hit the ceiling right quick. I'll pay them a little what they got coming, but I got enough position in some of these coins where I'm gonna be cool. Pay them a little bit, and then I'm gonna get on out the way. They can have it.
Yeah, I
Go
might have
for
to
it.
pay him.
You got to, because they finna see we finna be making a hell of a money. So and they see it's too much money to be made now. So they coming.
Yeah.
Ain't no stopping it. They coming. They ain't, you think they gonna just keep letting us make this kind of money? Hell no, they coming. So it's over with. For people who thought it wasn't gonna never happen, it's here. So once they step up and it's gonna make this thing hit the ceiling, because now it's gonna force. Because once the government now they officially recognizing it, that makes the general public feel more secure. Okay, the government is involved with it. Now, once they flood the market, it's a wrap.
Yeah.
It's a wrap. We'll ride this bad boy to the top and just politely step off. All right, we on the 7,000 floor. Okay, I'm gonna get off right here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna step off right here and let y'all have it.
Yep.
Digital Dre,
Another,
what's up, Jack? Taking
another
notes.
good YouTuber to
Run
watch
this
too.
video back. I'm gonna be running this video back, Dre. Don't be running. St. Louis in the house, huh? What up? I'll be running this video back, man. We just out here just chopping it up, you know what I'm saying? But these are the conversations we supposed to be having. You know what I mean? Because let me see who else I be having these conversations with. I don't really be having these conversations with nobody. Other than my crypto group, but like I said, we don't even really meet like that no more. Because all us got hella coins. You know, we started out a year ago. I remember telling them about a year ago, and they was telling me that I was crazy. This is just a year ago. Them same people right now got like 100,000 invested.
Yeah.
Same people.
And it haven't even blew up yet.
No, but they happy with what they didn't see, because you know what they've been doing? They've been going in, buy on the dip, ride it up, 10 percentage points, and sell. And that's what they've been doing.
Now, Dre, you ain't missing no gems. There's a lot of gems out there.
Nah, no.
There's a
You ain't missed
gobs of
nothing. If you got YouTube, you ain't missed nothing, man. YouTube is y'all friend. YouTube and Google. Hey, and quiet as it kept, TikTok. Remember I was telling you about TikTok, Joe. You was like, man, you be going and making videos. Negative. I'm not gonna make no funny videos. Because if you go to TikTok and you type in NFTs and crypto, it's gonna blow your mind. Everybody ain't on there doing dances.
yeah.
They got dudes on there serious about it. They gotta, because I'm trying to get into Hex. You heard about Hex?
Yeah. Hex with the post
Yeah,
chain.
yeah.
You know what? I haven't even messed with it, man. I follow the Telegram group,
Okay.
and they be in there deep talking about, and there be so many messages and that's too many messages for me to read, man.
Yeah, and that's what I've been
But
saying. So I went
they're a
to,
big deal because it seems like they go up when everything go down.
yeah, yeah.
Everything goes down when it goes down, then everything goes up, kind of deal. But yeah, I'm on top of Hex. I think they're a
Uh,
good project.
yeah, that's what I'm thinking. And the guy who's involved, he been doing some major things. So I'm kind of liking his energy. So what I did was I went on. I never had a Twitter. But when I only got a Twitter, and then and then you could type like put like what your interests are. So all I put was crypto and NFT, uh,
Mm-hmm.
veganism, weightlifting, and traveling. So I'm basically in every Twitter feed of all of the new crypto that's out. So now I just get the little notifications on my phone as they're talking about certain cryptos. So it's keeping me sharp on what's coming down the pipe. So all I'm doing is just going in, even if I'm not putting a lot of position in a lot of these places, I'm just putting a little bit, $50. Just forgetting about it. Okay, here's $50. I'd rather put $50 in there and forget it, and then look up one day and be like, damn, you know what I'm saying? $70,000 in this motherfucker.
Yeah.
Because it's too many to keep up with now. But I'm just trying to like, okay, what is all the chatter about? And I know it's another site I need to find. Um, the way it works is everybody that's on there, and let's say it's hex, and they all gravitate toward hex. It's probably like what you was talking about earlier. Then you can see what everybody is doing, and then you can like, okay, now let me go see what hex talking about. Because if 2,000 people talking about hex, let me go over and see what the heck going on with hex. So you can kind of move your money around based off of where the crowd is going. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know the crowd ain't running over to a particular coin because it's at its all-time high. No, it's running over there because it's at an all-time low. You know? So I'm like,
Yes.
it's crazy. But the thing I'm in now is, you heard about three commas?
I haven't heard of that.
3 commas. Man, look at the 3 commas. It's a bot. So the bot does it, the buying and the selling for you. So you can set the parameters just like a stock. So you know how volatile the crypto market is. So if you put a 5% buy, so let's say it's at $1 and it drops down to 95 cents, it'll buy. Then once it gets back up to $1, it will sell, and it would just do that all day.
Oh man!
Automatically, I ain't gotta watch nothing.
I've been, I do the Forex too. Every
I don't
dude
do the
knows.
Forex. I never got into the Forex, but this stuff I kind of like with the crypto. So I've been right now. I'm doing. I got it set up on my phone. I'm doing Shiba, and so far it's been in there a week, and I made $15. But that's because I don't even know how it worked yet. I've been able to set it up, but I haven't been able to figure out where I need to stop it at. So I'm still playing with it. But as soon as I get it figured out, man, that is the key, because I can have that running in the background and ain't got to watch it. You know what I mean? The rest of these I got to watch constantly. Who's him? But on that one I don't. And guess where I learned that from?
Where?
TikTok.
TikTok.
TikTok is a nice house, man. Hey, I know we got a lot of, you know what I'm saying?
I can't sleep on TikTok.
You sleep on TikTok, man. I'm telling you, TikTok, you sleep on TikTok.
When I went on your, I was like, man, that's the first time I ever been on TikTok.
You went on when I put up, you went over there?
Yep.
Yeah, I ain't got no videos. I just got my picture over there. But as we go along, because they only can do 30, I think it's 60 seconds over there. But you only can do 60-second videos. So what I'm thinking of doing, I'm trying to figure out like how do I want to approach it. So I think what I'm gonna do is just kind of sum up some of the stuff I've learned for the week and then do a video that way. So let's say I'm over there and I look at 50 videos dealing with crypto, and I can come up with a concise opinion about what I've learned that week, and then do a 60-second video on what I've learned. And then, especially for my people that migrate over there, could get that information. You ain't got to listen to no 3-hour video. You can get your little stuff in bite-sized, manageable bites. So I'm thinking that's how I'm gonna use it. You know what I mean? But right now I'm just kind of learning over there, and then the fact that I got Twitter set up as well, and I'm getting a lot of information from Twitter. So it's like information overload now, because I got Yahoo Finance, I got Twitter, and I got Facebook. Well, at least I had Facebook, and what's the other one? YouTube. So that's where all my information is coming from right now.
Yeah, I'm about to get back and jump down in them rabbit holes, man.
What's up? I see you. Channel 0. African Traveler, huh? What's up? What you say, Greg? How y'all like my shirt? Some of y'all just coming in. I got shirts for sale, guys. I finally got them finished. Mama Salone. It's in my DNA. I don't know if I'm doing it right. Oh, there we go. You go to the community. Let's go to the other one I got on. Thank you, Natasha. Go to my community page, and I got the store set up finally. I'm not finished with it, but I got enough stuff up there that you all can buy. So you go to the community page, it's the first link. Tap on that, it'll take you straight to the store. So some of the things I've been doing since I ain't been coming on, I've been really putting work in to get everything set up. And then of course we getting ready to leave to Barcelona in 6 weeks, baby. 6 weeks and counting. I can't wait. Can't wait. 6 weeks and counting. What's up? What's up? I see you. Got my ticket already. I got both my flights. I got my flight from Chicago to JFK already, and I got my flight from JFK to Brussels and Brussels to Sierra Leone already in the books. So we just got 6 more weeks, and it's time to ride out. I can break out the new camera and all that and start giving y'all some fun videos from Mama Salone. So it won't be too much longer, guys. I can't wait. I need a vacation. Shoot, these months have been brutal on them, brother. You know, brutal. What's been going on with you all? Tell me something. Feel like something bit me. No bugs around now. What's been happening with y'all since I ain't been on? We just been doing this crypto, man. This crypto is off the chain right now. All this information coming out, boy. Man, y'all don't get it. What's all the stuff that's happening? Y'all go to my community tab. I got some good information in there for y'all. Y'all better click them links. I got some good stuff for y'all in them links. The solar stuff. I got storable foods. Got my nice watches on there. Go one of them. This is my Black Panther, baby. My Black Panther. You know what I mean? What else I got over there? And a tip about the chip. Because I used to wonder why China wants to invade Taiwan. One, I used to be, I think, a province of China. But now I really understand why. It's because Taiwan has a company there that makes 85% of the world's microchips. Y'all notice we got a chip shortage in America. That's why China is threatening Taiwan. So now just think of this, guys. Now you know I'm a study of military science. If I was China and America need these chips like, you know what I'm saying, like a horse need water. And if you was able to invade Taiwan and commandeer that company, I would make sure America couldn't get no chips. We need chips in everything: cell phones, computers, right? Cars, microwaves, toasters, refrigerators, everything. Okay? Have anything to do with electronics, you need microchips. So if they was able to commandeer that company with 85% of the chips being made, the first thing I would do was make sure America couldn't get none. That would put us damn near in the Stone Age. Do you hear me? That would put us in the Stone Age because somebody got the bright idea when we had chip makers here in the United States, these doofuses, CEOs, got the bright idea that we can get them cheaper from Taiwan than we can make them here in America, and they can keep those profits for themselves and for stockholders. Now that makes sense for a business model, but you never thought about the fact that China can just invade and take the company, right? So now I do like once I did some research into it, that company is worried about this very scenario that I thought of. I'm thinking it's just me, but they thought it is. So guess what they decided to do? Build a plant here in America. And they're in the process of building it right now in Arizona. So it's like 100, I think they say, let me see. I think it said 100 billion. Let me make sure I'm not going to say the wrong number, because this is significant. I'm giving y'all some keys here, so y'all better take advantage of this stuff. Let me see. It's in my community tab. Here it is. Exclusive insider. TSMC. That's the ticker symbol for the company. TSMC. And you can buy it on let me see which one I got it on. Stash. Download the Stash. You go to my community tab. Go about 4 posts down, and you will see it, right? And it says 100. Like I said, 100 billion. I'm making sure I'm going to say it right. They finna invest 100 billion into Arizona. They already started on the plant. It's supposed to be the biggest in North America. So anybody who get in now, y'all gonna make some money, because it's gonna take time for them to finish building. That's the reason why China keep invading and encroaching on their airspace. See, now it starts to make sense why China is threatening them. At the same time, my man, what's his name? Joe, what's my man name over there?
About the Chinese guy? I don't know that dude's name.
Yeah. Xi Jinping, that's it. Xi Jinping.
Xi Jinping, okay.
Just passed a law where he can run for president for a 3rd term. For 5 more years. So we're gonna have this chunk in office for another 5 years. So he pretty much teetering on the brink of being a dictator. Because they're only supposed to have 2 terms, I think, of 5 years. They just passed a law where he can run, where he's gonna be there for another 5. So to me, that makes sense, because okay, for his long-term objectives, he needs to be in office a little longer to do the type of things that he has in mind. So that's why I think this came about right now. So to me, y'all better pay attention. But they plan to invest $100 billion. $100 billion. So I got the Stash link there, so you can get you some free. Matter of fact, you can be able to get it free. You go there, just tap the illuminated, what's that, blue? Illuminated blue. Just tap it. If you don't have the Stash app and download it, you'll get some free stock. So you might as well get some free stock in it. I think I get some and you get some. It ain't but a few dollars, but at least that'll get you started. And that'll make you pay attention to it. So I don't know me. As soon as I heard about it, I would have got me some. I ain't fucking around. I'm trying to get about this rat race. I'm trying to get out of this shit, man. Cause this stuff looking. You can't see it. Don't look scary out here. This
shit like they finna throw us in the rap trap.
Yeah. I agree 100%. So anybody who ain't taking advantage of some of these things to be on the right side of economic history, shame on you. If you're an adult, shame on you. Because y'all gonna be sick when they see what they got in store for everybody. So right now, we should be trying to make the most money possible so we can exit out of this shit. And right now, the people are like, oh well, what difference does it make? The new order is all around the world. There's nowhere you can go. Bull crap. They're not in Africa like that. They in certain countries, but they're not in Sierra Leone. I don't really see them in Ghana like that. They there, but they not there like they here. So I rather take my chances over there. Because over here in the West, they looking to break the West. So you see what happened with Zillow. That's what else I seen in the news. You saw that?
Yeah, with the they losing a lot of money on their investment for those properties.
That whole freaking business model was gonna be a failure. This was their business model. If we can't sell your house, we'll buy it with the intention on rehabbing it and then selling it for a profit. But the thing is, all this economic uncertainty has hit the fan, and nobody's looking to buy nothing right now because nobody's sure if they're gonna even have a job, which is a legitimate fear because guess what? People are actually getting fired. So
Man.
nobody's buying houses now, so they basically have to figure out a way to offload 7,000 properties.
Mm, 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 mm.
And how do you unload 7,000 properties? Before I tell y'all, let's see how smart everybody is. How do you offload 7,000 properties in a depressed housing market?
I don't know.
Now, Joe said he don't know. Anybody got an idea how you do it? I've been on the road with my 26-inch box truck. That's what's up. That's what's up. Can you get TSM on Cash App? I don't know. I got it on Stash. So just go to Stash. Don't try to reinvent the wheel. In this game, when somebody give you a key, just go with that. Don't be trying to look other places, because you end up buying the wrong shit. And then it's not. Let's see. I forget I can type now. I got my laptop. There it is. Let's see. It's TSMC. And that's the ticker. There you go. But if you go to the community tab on my page on YouTube, go to the community tab. You go down about 3 posts. I got it already there. I got the whole uh, um, expose, and above it I have the stash link. All you gotta do is hit that stash link, download it. You'll get free stock, so you can just buy that. Buy a fractional shares of that, and then you can always put more money with it later. But at least that'll get you started for free. Can't say I ain't looking out for y'all. Now, can you buy it on Cash App? I don't know, Natasha. That's what I'm saying. I bought it on Stash. You can't buy it on every exchange. Everything, all of them don't use it. You gotta like have
Um,
different ones.
you
Like I
got
got,
Webull.
huh?
Webull. You can do stocks and crypto on Webull.
Yeah, but sometimes they don't have every stock. That's the problem I'm having. It's like I got.
Webull, they have all the penny stocks. Man, Webull, they got it. Webull have the penny
Yeah, but
stocks.
Rebo is a lot hard. To me, it's a lot harder. Get it on Stash. Stash is easy. Stash is
Okay.
easy because Rebo is kind of hard. I ain't gonna
You
lie.
don't like Webull?
No, I got it. I got like
Oh man, I
$700
do it
on
on
it.
the desktop. I do it on the desktop. Webull better because I like the charts. I like to see the charts
Yeah,
and
that's
everything.
good on the on the charts is
Apples and
good.
everything.
Yeah, if you just working off the phone, do it on Stash or Acorn or
Yeah.
or stockpile because they already got the app set up for the phone and it's user friendly. It ain't got the graph, but you could. I think you got a point on it when you can come up with a graph. But I don't think you
Yeah.
can get it on. I don't think you can get it on Cash App. I know you can buy some stocks on
I
Cash App,
can
but
get
you
that.
can't buy them
Yeah.
all. You
Yeah.
can't
Not
buy
them kind of. Not that kind of stock.
no, not that kind of no. But this company here is based in Taiwan. See, they ain't all based in America. No, we international with this thing. So wherever they are, we trying to figure out who has it. You know what I mean? Now I did have some. You got like your general blue chip stocks in Cash App, but all that
Yeah.
exotic stuff, no. Also, go ahead. I'm going to need a nice hookup on daycare for a good price. I'm stepping my game up in the next 60 days. What you mean by daycare? What you mean by daycare? I'm going to need a hookup on a day cab or you said daycare. You mean day cab? Let me know if that's what you were saying. Is it daycare or day cab? A nice little starter truck. Okay, so a daycare. I'm finna say because daycare don't sound right. I don't know shit about daycare. uh, well, my Muslim brother Zaire, I asked him because what he did was he went to Canada and brought back a truck. I hear they're pretty cheap up there. Plus the maintenance. You want a truck because a day cab. You want a day cab that has the maintenance records to go along with it. Um, so I'm gonna talk to him because I heard he had got a really. He told me he had got a really good deal from a truck up in Canada. So I don't know much about the Canada market, but he knows because he went up there to get it. So let me see. Also, I'm going. Can I read that? No problem, Miss Sawyer. Day cab. Okay. Where that Chief 4-day interview at? Man, it's coming, man. Where them cash apps at? That's what we should be asking. Where them cash apps? You see that going across the bottom? I would get it. I would give the interview. The brother been he been reaching out to me like, man, when we gonna do the interview? And I'm like, man, the people ain't coughing up no money. I want to be able to get a brother something. I ain't want him to come over here for free. He in Sierra Leone, and it's a little different over there. So I want to make sure we make it worth his while because he has some powerful information to bring us. And the subject matter, what I want him to talk about is genealogy and the aspect of the Gullah Geechee. Because now that he got me to studying mine going back, so now I didn't got back to where my people came from here in the States. We came from Georgia, right outside of Macon. But now what I'm trying to find out is were my people part of the Gullah Geechee. So that's where I'm at. I'm kind of stuck right there. So I've been having him to help me. So I already told him I'm gonna look out for him, and then the person that he got to help me, I'm gonna look out for her as well. But I was hoping that you all would contribute. So now, once I get him on here, we can probably make it like a series. Because that information is too powerful to bring to us in just one sitting. So that means that I'm gonna probably have to bring him on for about maybe at least 3 sittings. So I want to be able to offer him something. And then if we bring the person that he hooked me up with, maybe we can have a 3-way, bring her on as well. Because man, she was able to get me from not knowing anything to 2 hours later, I was already back in the 1700s in 2 hours. So I went all this time, right, trying to figure out, okay, how do I even go about chasing my stuff back, considering in my mind, quote unquote, they never kept good records because we was, quote unquote, enslaved. Negative. They kept meticulous records. It's just the opposite. And through those records is how I was able to get from not knowing anything to in 2 hours going back to the 1700s. And then since they showed me how, I went further back, and now I ended up in the 1500s. So it go all my shit go all the way back to the 1500s in 4 or 5 hours that I put in of studying this stuff. So that's what I want to bring them on But we all can know this because the more you know about your people, the more pride it give you. And then to me, once we know that, that give us the room to have some unity among us. You know what I'm saying? Because we can really truly understand what our people had to go through for us to have our black asses here. You know what they had to endure. Did you see Dan Calloway and Judge Joe Brown go at it about are we African or not? No, I missed that. Joe Brown was killing them. Of course, because Dan Calloway, man, like I said, I ain't got no negative to say about the brother and some of his information, but until he do a DNA test, maternal and paternal, I'm not trying to hear it. We indigenous to the planet. I give us that. Okay. Um, but I would rather be an African. I ain't gonna even lie. You know what I'm saying? They can have these damn Erica, these divided snakes. They can have this shit, man. I'm out. I ain't trying to hit that down. Dame and the indigenous brothers, they want to stay here and battle it out. Hey, more. Hey, Godspeed. I'm not doing it. Okay. I think it's better off. And then that fact that I've done the research, and now I'm getting further and further back. Now I'm stumped on one side of the family. I only can go back so far, but on my grandmother's side, on my mother's side, I'm able to go back to the 50s. I'm able to go back to it start turning white. I know the name of the first white ancestor in our family. You know what I mean? My mom and them always thought that we had some. You know how they say, Joe? Oh, you got some Indian in us. Negative. We don't have no Indian in us. Negative.
I had to ask my auntie.
Huh?
I had to ask my auntie not too long ago.
Yeah, you got to ask.
When I was a kid, because we used to have this picture of this white woman on the wall. Now, my grandmother told me she was Indian. When I talked to my auntie, she was like, "That's a white lady." So I'm like, "Well, who is she? Why is we got her picture?" She's like, "That's like I think that's our great grandmama or something like that." And I'm like, "Dang, that's crazy." But I was always told we got Indian, but I think it's on my grandfather's side or something like that.
See, that's why we got to. This is the reason why we have to do these genealogy, and I want to get it to the point where we all are doing them, so we can see what y'all can see what I'm thinking, how important it is to dispel some of these rumors, right, and fallacies that we've been told. Because I've been told this my whole life that the reason why my grandmother looked that way is because she was Indian. When I go back in her, because I started with her. When I went back in her history, we have no native at all in us. None. And I know her mother. I know my grandmother's mother and father. And I know I guess that would be my great mother and grandfather. I know their names, right? Which takes us all the way back to the early 1800s. I know their names. I got their marriage license, death certificates. What else did they have? The census rolls, right? Wow. And I know who was married because the marriage license is in there with their original signatures. This stuff is so deep. And here's the beauty of it. Who wants to know the beauty of why this is so important? Who wants to know? Put a 1 in the chat. Who wants to know what's the beauty of this?
I want to know.
There you go. Who wants to know what's the real beauty of this? So far, we got one. Joe's the only one here. I know the rest of y'all got it. I know y'all ain't traced y'all family. Like I already know you ain't. Y'all just going by them. Huh?
Did you have to pay for it?
See, Joe would be stepping. He's just too smart for your own good, Joe. The beauty of this, I didn't have to pay nothing.
Man, that's awesome. Because the whole time I was going to ask you that.
That's the beauty of this. But see, that's the reason why I feel so appreciative that I want to get a brother something and the sister something because I didn't have to pay nothing. If I didn't know, they got a service. They got these albinoid companies out here that charge a grip for what they showed me how to do for free.
So I can do the same thing.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna show. That's the reason why I'm gonna bring them on so we can show y'all. But I want to be able to
But you
get
know,
it,
I'm
brother.
in, you know, I'm in day two. So would mine add up to some Gullah Geechee? How does that
It
work?
might. It might. We don't know. That's why you got to do it. I didn't know until he got me to doing it. I didn't have no because look, I did not know until hell 5 years ago that Granny came from Georgia. I didn't even know that. I thought we came. Look, I was so misconstrued. I thought we came from Mississippi, and we actually came from Georgia, which is Gullah Geechee territory. Georgia, South Georgia, and the Carolinas is Gullah Geechee, in Florida is the Gullah Geechee territory. So I don't know if we are. That's what I'm trying to find out. You know. Now I was just in Macon because my people came from right outside of Macon. I was just in Macon, but I didn't have enough time to really do much. Now, it was a couple people that traced the history back before me, and inside the app, it's a spot for you to leave your email address and who you are. So anybody else that decides to go along this journey and start looking back up the history, they'll see your name in there with your email and they can contact you. So I saw two people's names in there and I emailed both of them, but I haven't received nothing. So I don't know. The thing is, they don't put a date on when they left that email. So maybe they passed on, or maybe they don't have that email no more, or whatever. But I did reach out to them, which would probably be my let me see, one, two. It'll be, I think, my second and third cousins that never left Georgia. Now my granny left, right? And then
Yeah.
here's the other thing. Here's the other thing you're gonna find out. You're gonna find out if your great great grandmother had any other kids. Like I did not know that my great great grandmother had more than just the two kids that I know of, my grandmother and my great uncle. I thought it was just them two. Nobody ever sit down and told me that great great granny had 5 kids. I'm thinking she just had two. So she had two more brothers, my granny, and another sister that I never knew nothing about. And the reason why I knew nothing about them, they died in the 40s.
Oh.
But they died as adults and they had kids. Them kids are still alive in Georgia. And we don't even know each other.
It's hard to even keep up with the kinfolks that you do see and
That
know
you
and
do
who's
see.
what
We don't even
what.
see them. I know, but I think it's more nostalgia when you discovering the fact that you have some people that's kin to you that you never knew, as opposed to people that your first cousin that you don't see right now. I know them niggas already.
Yeah.
I know them already. These second and third cousins that never left those areas where Granny grew up at. Because my granny was born 1908 or 010. I think it's either 1910 or 1908. One of them years she was born.
It made my head spin.
You see what I'm saying? It goes just one generation back. Then her mother goes back to the mid 1800s, and then I found out the mother of that lady, and that takes me into the 1700s. All live in Georgia, South Georgia. So 125 years, my people been in Georgia, and in the last what? Because Granny came up in the 40s. I think she came up 1939 from Georgia to Chicago. So you from 39 to now. This is how long we've been in Chicago, and I thought we've been in Chicago forever. I did not know that. So basically, my mother was born in Chicago because Granny got here in 39. My mother was born in 49 in Chicago. And my mother never been to Georgia. Show you how crazy it is. She's never been to Georgia.
Mm.
I'm thinking to
That's tough.
myself, man, it's crazy. So I started the process, and I got back to the 18, well, not 13, but the 1500s on my grandmother's side. Now, the problem I'm having is on my father's side. I'm only able to go back to his parents, right? But I can't find their parents. That's where I'm stuck at. So I'm only able to go back basically 2 generations on my father's side. But on my mother's side, I can go back 5 generations.
What is your mama saying about all of this?
Who?
What is your mother saying about all this?
I ain't told her. This is grown man business, man.
You ain't saying that to your mother about this, man?
Don't nobody care about this stuff other than me. I'm the only one like this in the family. Me and a cousin I just met, we didn't meet each other till we were both 50. Never knew each other. He showed up at the family reunion. He was like, "Yeah, we family." They was explaining to me how we family. I'm like, "What's how I never, would never like man, they never brought us over." I'm like, "Damn." So we talking and come to find out he had did this was five. Now show you how crazy this was. This was 5 years ago, Joe. He had did the African ancestry 5 years ago, and I did it 5 years ago. But I didn't do
Okay.
myself. I did my mother. So when it came back from the Midday tribe, I'm like, okay, cool. It's nice. I know what tribe we came from, but I didn't know what to do with the information. We go to the
Okay.
family reunion. My man show up, so I'm talking to him, and he telling me, and everybody explaining to me who he is and stuff. So we the same around the same age. So I'm like, damn, Jack, you been on the south side your whole life. I've been on the west side. How the fuck we never met each other? Shit is crazy. We in the same freaking city. Come to find out, he did his African ancestry, came back midday. So he brought his certificate, and lo and behold, my mother brought hers. We matched them up. Both of them came out midday. They said, we definitely got to be family, right?
Wow.
Now he go to Africa a lot, but he's been going to like Ethiopia and Kenya, places like that. So I'm telling him like, well, man, you midday, so shit, we got to get you to Sierra Leone. Oh, what's up?
That's
Right?
right.
You know what I'm saying? But now he married, so his wife like, he been going to Africa too much, spending all that money, blah blah blah. So he's like, yeah, I'm gonna go, man. Just give me some time. Give me some time, man. I'm going. And then we friends on Facebook, so he see me going over there doing all this stuff. He was like, man, I'm coming, man. But see, hey, dude, I'm gonna be coming every year now, so it's a wrap. But just the mere fact that I was up until I met him. I'm the only one in my family that does this type of stuff. Nobody else even they won't even entertain these type of ideas. Man. To them, they don't care. You know what I'm saying? I
I
said,
wonder
listen,
do sometimes what the older people went through back then, they really don't want to talk about the past. Because my
man.
grandmother, she talked, but she really didn't talk. Because
Well,
I can only trace my family to like Tennessee. That's it.
I think if we had this app, you'd be able to get back further than that, further than what you know. You see what I mean? Because you probably only can go back what 2 generations.
Probably so. Because she said that her mother, sister, she had other sisters and stuff like that. So they came up here to St. Louis back, probably when St. Louis was like a population of 2 million people. You know what I'm saying? But that's all we really got right now. So like I'm like you. I'm like besides me, I have a older girl cousin. She say, "Boo, I didn't know that you was doing these different things and stuff like that." That's my nickname for my mom and them call me. She said, "I didn't know
Yeah.
you was into anything like that." She said, "I've been trying to do this, and here you come talking about we from Africa and we this tribe." So she kind of excited about it and everything, but she got a lot of information, but it's on an old computer that she can't get in.
I see. Well, what I did was now that I got in and I know how to do it, and I'm steady going back, I turned that information over to my son with my password. I was like, son, I'm gonna leave it up to you to take it further. You know what I'm saying? To get him involved now. So once I map it all out, then we'll have it, and nobody else will have to map it out because everybody that comes behind me are gonna have the information. There ain't gonna be no more mystery where we from and how many people was involved and how many great uncles and aunties we had. Ain't gonna be no mystery. I'm gonna map it all out, turn it over to him, and then make sure he get it to his kids. And we'll never have to worry about this again because like I said, up to this point, I'm the only one up here in the north that's done it. Now, the two people named that was on there, I'm thinking they're from the south. Now, I did look up there. I tried to look them up on the address, and what I'm thinking is that they didn't pass. What I'm thinking, either they pass or they don't have access to those email addresses no more. And then what was so tripped out too, Joe? When I went in there, now I know where my grandmother's buried at, but you know how I had so much love for that lady that when she passed, I was sort of like upset. You know what I mean? I was upset to the point where I felt like the reason why I want to make something of myself is to please her. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And for her not to be here to see me, it's kind of like it hurt. So I never really wanted to, I didn't go to the burial. I can't even remember if I went to the funeral or not. That's how long it's been, because I was a kid. But when I went onto the site, I was not expecting this site to not only have her date of, because I couldn't remember her date of birth and the day she died. I couldn't remember none of that. But that was there along with her marriage certificate when she got married with her original signature. And I remember her signature because when she used to sit at the kitchen table and she used to write out her bills, because I write my bills out the same way she did, right? And I used to sit at the kitchen table as a kid to see how she did it. And I used to remember her handwriting. When I looked and saw her marriage certificate with her handwriting, man, I broke down, man. I was like, that's my grandmama, right? Then I kept going, and then it was a picture of her grave, her tombstone in there.
Really?
I swear to God, it's a picture. And I've never been there, so I didn't know that she even had a stone, because my family cheap ass, I wouldn't even think they would give her a stone. But yeah, she had a stone, and I was like, oh my God. So and where she's buried, do you know I passed by there at least 1,000 times?
So how you actually went there in person?
Huh?
How you went to see her tombstone in person?
No. I'm thinking to myself, I may go by there now that I know where it is, but it's just a trip to see that though. You know, like if I hadn't got on this journey, I wouldn't even be thinking about going, because that ain't my thing, going to cemetery. I don't do that. But
yeah, I feel you.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But now I'm thinking like, okay, look, she was real influential in my life, so I definitely got to go now. Plus, I drive past there a lot too. As a matter of fact, I was just over there, last week. Drove right past it, but I was in the truck, so I couldn't stop. But I'm like, man. But just the things you could find out on there, that you could find their original signature on, like her father, my grandmother's father, which would put us in the 1800s. His signature was on the census.
Okay.
See,
and this is what website was this?
I ain't gonna tell you the site, man. Can't tell you the site.
I have to call you so you can tell me. Man.
Can't tell you the site.
Call you in person.
I can't tell you the site there. See, that's what I'm talking about.
Oh, man.
I can't tell you the site there.
That's
why. But see, I want to try to hold that. Yeah, I want to hold that till I bring 4 days on.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, that way we can present it in a way, because the way I'm breaking it down, but when he get it, like he know how to dissect that thing, because he's been at this. I want to say how long he said he been at this. I think he said he been at this like 8, 9, maybe 10 years. He said, I can't remember exactly how many years, but he's been at this a long time. I just been at it a month.
So he been doing it for years.
He's been doing it for years, so he know how to break it down. So if you all are so inclined and y'all want to know this information, y'all hit that Cash App, and I'll make sure when the brother come on, I'll put a few dollars with it, because I know y'all cheap asses ain't gonna put a whole lot in there. But whatever you put in there, I'll match it probably, and then make sure the brother gets something. and then we'll try to get the lady on as well, who he got to help me because he got me so far, and then he turned me on to this lady, and then she got me the rest of the way, and they didn't ask me for a penny. And they got companies out here that charge $200 an hour to do this type of work.
Yeah, there's a
So
guy in St. Louis. He do the same thing. I think he wanted like 1,500.
see, you see what I'm saying? And I was willing to pay it first because I'm thinking, okay, I got a couple dollars to rub together. Let me go ahead and pay, because once I do this, nobody else in the family will have to do it again. You know what I'm saying? But by me really being the only one that really care about this stuff, the rest of the folks don't care. So I'm just doing it for future generations. That way, when they look back, like let's say 3 generations from now, once I'm an ancestor, and let's say my great 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 grandson decided to let me look up and see where my family came from. When he look all this stuff up, guess what he gonna see? This guy. You gonna see this guy? That's my great great granddaddy. You know what I'm saying? Him mapped it all out for me. All I gotta do is just tap in.
Like by that time, it'd be holograms and stuff like that. They have a hologram.
Exactly. I'll probably be, yeah, exactly. With the metaverse, what is it, metaverse? By it being here, I come in as a hologram and pop up out the screen. Hey, what's up, great?
And you talking and everything.
Exactly. Hey, man, get in. I'll be telling, hey, man, get into this, get into that, buy this, buy that, get this stock, get that stock. I'll be giving them some secrets. Hey, man, do this, do that. You know what I'm saying? Keep it in your pants. Don't get nobody pregnant.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? But that's what's up. But all right, folks, it's after 10 now, so let me go ahead and get me some rest. But I'm gonna try to make my way around. Probably get up around 4. Start making my moves, make it happen. But y'all hit the cash app, hit the cash app, hit the cash app, and we will get brother Forte on, because he's over in Sierra Leone, been there now 7 years. So I definitely want to make sure we look out for the brother, because and I'll bring him on as like a series, like once a week or something like that. I could get him on. That on my one little off day I do get, I'll bring him on, and then we can bring everybody up to speed. And I think the information will be very valuable, and it'll start to unearth some of these myths about whether we indigenous or did our particular clan start in Africa, or did our particular clan start here in the Americas. We'll be able to answer these questions with all this emotionalism. I want the pure facts. You can't deny names, addresses, signatures, right? Death records, marriage licenses. You can't deny that shit. DNA testing, right? Yeah. So them brothers over there on the other side, on the indigenous side, unless they do that, I'm not really feeling that. I ain't gonna knock them. Let them do their thing, but they need to do some research. And to me, it's a shame they haven't done it, because what do you gotta be scared of? My thing is, if you do that, you might find out that maybe you are African. Now, what would that do to your narrative? You see what I'm saying? What would they do to your narrative if you find out that your particular clan did start in Africa, and we can trace it back to where that particular family member was brought here? See, that's what I'm looking at. So until then, I'm cool. I used to go over and listen to him back in the day, but not now, because
I was subscribed to him.
Yeah, I was too. I'm not no more, because, like I said, until they just start doing the research, I'm not feeling it. Over here, we doing research. That's what we're gonna bring on folks with. So ain't gonna be no mystery of where the hell you came from. We gonna trace it back as far as we can find here in the Americas, and then we're gonna make that leap to see if you all came from Africa. And then we're gonna have the documentation. So now, when we're making this argument, I want to be able to lay it all out. This, with proof. Marriage licenses, birth certificates, death certificates, census records, DNA testing. addresses. You can't get no better than that. So I'm not trying to hear. Unless they willing to do that, I'm not trying to hear. But y'all hit that cash app and we'll try to get that brother on as soon as we can. He's been hitting me up saying when we gonna do it, but I've been busy, guys. I ain't gonna lie. If y'all like the shirts, remember if y'all like the shirts, go to my community tab. Mama Salone, it's in my DNA, baby.
You got 3X and 4X, right?
Shit, I'm a big dude. You know that. This is a 2X. They
Okay.
really big.
Yeah. All right.
You don't want that. What size you wear?
I can get it a 3X. I might need 4X. Just just
You
make
that
it
big?
long.
You don't look that big.
Since my injury, man, I done picked up a lot of weight. I'm trying to
Oh,
lose weight now,
well,
man.
this is a 2X I got. This is a 2X.
Okay. Oh, 3X probably do me good.
You know, I'm shit 240, 6'1", so yeah, 2X is all you need.
Oh,
3X if you got a gut. I ain't got no gut no more. So that's another
yeah, I
thing
got
I gotta
gut.
put.
I got a
I gotta
keg,
put,
man.
huh?
I said I got a keg. I'm working on it now, man. Trying to
Well,
get rid of.
I got a little secret, man. I'm gonna be putting it up on the site so people can go get it. Um, I ain't gonna give it away. I'm gonna get it so y'all can purchase it. But I got a little trick I've been using because I've lost. I think I lost 10 pounds since the last time y'all seen me.
Yeah, I'm
I
I'm
don't know
I'm,
if y'all
I'm
can
off the
tell.
meat now, man. I done got rid
Huh?
of the meat. I say I'm off the meat now.
Oh, okay.
It's
Yeah, that's
about
cool.
4 days now, man. I'm finna go on here and get back to the plant-based diet.
Yeah, man. You can't lose with plant based diet. That's for sure. Let me get out of here. I gotta go to work. But y'all hit the cash app and we'll get the brother on as soon as we can. Appreciate Joe for stopping in. Joe, you want to leave me with any parting words before you go?
Man, everybody be safe out there, wherever you at. Be safe. Be prayed up.
Change times, guys. But all right, Joe, we're gonna close it out. Appreciate
All
you.
right, man. I be getting with you.
All right, Tempo. There go Joe. Appreciate Joe for coming up, hanging out with me. We talked some good stuff, stuff for everybody to learn. And y'all go get the shirts, man. I took forever getting them ready, but now they're ready. Um, and I'll be putting up more on that site. So it's in the community tab, and it's about 1, 2, 3. I think it's the first one. It might be the first link. Just tap it, and it'll take you to the store. I already got it set up. You can take orders because I already ordered a few these off of there. So order some shirts, help a brother out, hit the cash app if you all are so inclined, if you felt you got some value out of today's episode, so we can make sure we're able to extend our brother a few dollars to come on and do a series of how to break down our genealogy and how to trace stuff back for a very, very minimal cost. Because you go back so far, then eventually you start needing to pay. But at least you could get back to at least the 1700s, probably 1800s, without having to pay anything. So bring the brother on, let him explain it. He's been doing this about 10 years. I've only had 30 days of doing it, so I'm not an expert, but they did help me get far enough back that I'm happy with my progress, and I'm gonna take it even further. But y'all know, I love you, and maybe I'll start coming on more. But y'all gotta come on with it, man. I gotta help a brother out. But we got 6 more weeks, and we're gonna be going to Mama Salone. So we got a nice little group, and we're gonna bring you all of the adventures coming from Sierra Leone as our new um, citizens get their citizenship and to revisit the land of their ancestors. So it should be a pretty fun trip, and I'm excited for these folks. I'll be so happy like having kids and seeing them graduate. That's how happy I'm gonna be, because these are the folks that I'm bringing personally to take over to help get their citizenship. So this is a real honor, and I am blessed. I'm truly blessed. You know. I'm gonna go and get up out of here. Stop talking y'all head off. I'm glad everybody's doing good. Be safe. Take care of yourselves, and stay tuned. We got some stuff coming for y'all. Peace and Black Power. See y'all later.